Mm, 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 mhm, mm, mhm. Mm. Mhm, mhm, mhm.
By the way, how's everyone doing tonight? I hope things are going good enough. Things on my end are going pretty swell. But, well, without further ado, let's go ahead and just get into things. I'm just altering some stuff real quick, making sure everything is good to go. Just trying to figure out why the hell my volume mixer is always, everything is always always so mixed up every time I check. Even though I try and adjust things properly. And it's one of those things, I guess. About there. Alright, well then, let's get into it, now that I got things settled. And we're going to be go ahead and doing Chivalry 2 tonight. So, strap on in, and let's go ahead and get things started. Let's see. Do I want to go ahead and buy some stuff to change up the appearance of my characters? Of course I do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Gotta get those pauldrons in. Put that on. And let's see about voice. Oh, that's not very loud. Let's turn this up. Let's see. Maybe about 65. That'll be a good place to start. Wait, hang on. That's enabled. Okay, headphones only. Nope. It's gonna keep it on push to talk and keep it turned off. Dun, 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 dun. About there. Because I know that some games are fine with it being off, some games prefer it being turned on a bit, or at least at what you have it at, something, what have you. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there. Dun, 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 dun. And I just realized I am still in talk show. Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's see. you do that there. 2, 2. And that was a bit, that there. There. Turn that up. Anything else? 1, 2. And there we go. Now let's go ahead and get into this. Wait.
This is what happened!
Maybe in-game sound needs to come up just a little bit more. Doo-doo. 75. Am I a bit OCD about how the sound comes in, or the numbers? Yes. What do my number is that right now? Use officer the most. Interesting. And got a lot of kills on the battle axe so far. Well, good to know. And let's head on in. While I'm waiting, let's go ahead and just do this. Oh, never mind. I really might as well wait.
The raising of Uskandir.
Come on. There we are. Morbo, do your thing. Okay, guess not. Ooh, headshot. Okay, not so savvy. Right over him.
There is only one
That hit him.
column left standing.
Ow. Ow. Thank you.
I will be fine. I cannot.
You missed. Where are you?
No! All of our columns have been destroyed.
Okay, need to aim a little lower.
Those imbeciles are attacking the artifacts.
There we go.
Defend them! I have no shot left.
I'll take that. Ooh, right in the face. Or close to being right in the face.
The artifacts! They are almost completely destroyed!
Get up.
not finished.
Come on.
I have nothing to shoot.
How the hell did that miss? That didn't miss.
All of our artifacts have been destroyed. Protect the archive. Our knowledge must be preserved for future generations.
Damn it. How the hell are we supposed to get in? Wait. Aha. Damn it! Hey, Thane, what's up? How are you doing tonight? Got him. Just chilling and playing D-Rising with a friend. Nice. How's that going? Hope it's going well in there. There. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Hope it's going well with that. Alright, let's see. Also, didn't they recently release God, what I'm trying to think of.
Not happening.
A new expansion or DLC or something? Gotcha. Not dead, but hit ya. Damn it. You know what? Fuck it. Going in. There is new in-game content? Nice. That's what I want to hear. To you. Oh, this way. But yeah, that sounds really cool because it seems like a really cool game to play, but if there's like nothing to do at the end, I can understand how some people just get tired of it. Gotcha. You have to start back at the beginning, though? Well, that's not so bad. It at least lets you try the whole adventure over again and see if they introduce new stuff. Like, I know that for instance, in Fallout and Skyrim, whenever they introduced the DLC, it added new stuff in that affected other parts of the game that were vanilla. There been some quality of life change and other changes. Nice.
Our library has almost been completely burned.
Got him. Nice. But yeah, that's cool to hear that they also did some quality of life improvements and other tweaks. Let's see. Auto run? Nice. Add.
Fall of Lionspire.
Never cared for what they know.
For the king!
The Mason Armada approaches! Those ships carry enough men and supplies to plunder and raise the holy city of Galencourt! They must be stopped! Hold Lionspire and maintain the treasure ships!
But I know.
Keep them raining hellfire upon the Mason fleet! We hold them here! Forward!
Stop those battering rams!
Ow. Oh well. Never open myself this way. Let's see, about there. Nope. At least not yet.
For the cross and lion!
Damn it. There we go.
Leave no one alive!
Gotcha. But I know. Mary. Hey there, Darby. How's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful night tonight. Things are going all right over here. And also, welcome on in to the crypt. Do not worry, the Verdant Spring Catacombs is an underlying, well, very, very large underground fortress, city if you will, with everything to meet your needs. Only thing is, you have to be able to deal with the stench because, well, there's a lot of undead down here. But other than that, good to hear your night is going well. Right now I'm just playing Chivalry 2, which is essentially a maximum of like 64 players versus 64 players on 2 teams. Basically Battle Royale. To fight for team objective stuff. But I hope the day... Oh. Yeah, I did. It's what do you want to call it? Gotcha. But it won't stay traded in for long. That does lead me to something I want to do, is where I basically just want to make a new PNG for when I'm playing medieval games, where it's a German salad. For those who do not know, a salad is basically a... God, what do you want to call it? No, they got rid of the bell! You bastards! For the bell! Ow. I'm alive. Just a flesh wound. But yeah, Darby, it's just a temporary setback with the hat. It's over there on the shelf. For now, I'm just Ow. Thank you very much for subbing to... Thank you very much for the subscription, Darby. Welcome on in. And, hope you get to enjoy the, well, the one emote for now. It's bust like you are seeing right now. I do intend to, add in some more emotes when I get a chance. But for now, that one is great. Or that'll do. You love my notifications, so cute, and you love the song. Thank you very much. I went through a lot of different possibilities with that, or different ideas, or what to do with it, and I figured that would have to be best. But once again, thank you very much for joining in. Ow. What the? Well, congrats, you managed to hit me so hard you knocked me through the floor. But yeah, thank you very much for subscribing. And you are now part of the Skeleton Crew. Don't worry, despite the name, it is not a very small group, or bare minimum. Ow. He did. Oh, he did.
Lovely day for a sailing.
Slashy. Ow. Sorry, buddy. And, well, these are the digs of the night. Basically, we are popping around. Ow, sorry, did not mean to hit you. Meant to hit the other guy. Ow. Like they hit me. Actually, this might work better. Ooh, swing, swing, and swing. Sorry, didn't mean to hit you either. We shall be undead together, Skeleton Squad unite. In the darkness of the catacombs, the skeletons united and said, "Swiggity swooty," and we shall reign supreme. But Darby, I want to ask, how are you enjoying the Discord so far, the cow folks? Hope it's going well. In fact, I'm sure it is. I just want to make sure that if you have any questions, any complaints, what have you, just go ahead and ask. If you need to know how something works, just ask us. We're always happy to help. I am not on the council or not any senior member, but I am still here to help all the same. He did. He did. Ow. And I'm dead too. You love it? You feel like you've belonged more as a VTuber since you were invited to the server? Well, I'm happy to hear it. And do not worry, if you ever... Well, I think I already said that actually. I was gonna say, if you need any help with anything, just let us know. But, well, I said that, but like I said, a lot of us have a good experience, a lot of experience with different stuff, like say OBS, Stream Elements, Streamlabs, and just mucking around and doing stuff in different programs. So if anything is giving you trouble, like say you're trying to figure out what does this setting do in OBS. Actually, hang on, let me do this real quick. Yes, I know you're hitting me. You don't have to make a big fuss about it. There. Now that I can be a little more clear. But like, if you have any tech issues, need any advice, trying to figure out what this or that does, just hit us up. Plenty of us have had plenty of experience mucking around in different programs and so on with streaming. Kill him. Got him. like for instance, I have done plenty of experience with audio splitting just through OBS. So that way, if you want to play copyrighted music on your stream without it being caught on Twitch, it will go through just fine, because Twitch only monitors the VODs. So it'll play on the live stream but won't show up in the VOD, and that way you can still play whatever you want, and it works just fine. Ow. Ow. So it's really neat, because it like sends it through different channels, so you can have multiple channels coming through. But God, what do you want to call it? Different audio sources can be set up to go through those multiple channels, such as, say, the live stream and then the VOD thing. And then you can check it to not go through the VOD. And that's what I love about this. Ow.
Square is nearly lost.
It was DMCA free, but it's still new to work with. Gotcha. Well, I hope one of us should be able to help you. So if I'm not able to answer any questions you have with it, one of the other cow folks should, because it's not a uncommon thing to do with audio splitting. A lot of people like to do it just to well, avoid DMCA. I want to say BB should be able to answer any questions, as should Lasso if you need to. And don't be afraid to DM anyone, because we are all just happy to help. Alright, healing for everyone. Got him. And I'm dead. The technology aspect of it all gets lost on you, so thank you for offering to help. It means a lot. Well, no problem. We all needed to start somewhere. I certainly had a lot of questions when I first started, and it is always helpful to have someone who's willing to answer. Especially if Google is just not giving you any help. Because I'm going to be honest, Google can certainly provide you with a lot of answers, but it has a way of not actually telling you what you need to know. Ow.
Curses! The town square is lost.
You don't deserve me, I'm too kind? No, it is fine. I am only doing what I want to see out of the world. The world needs more people who are willing to help, and there are plenty of them around. I just want to help continue that chain. So I appreciate your kind words, but all I ask is you pass it on. If you can do anything to help someone, just go ahead and do it if you need to, or if you want to. I mean, here, have my axe. No, whoa. Hang on, get up. And also, thank you for the head pats. I think I might have to scooch that over just a bit. Nope. Don't swing. Showing. Dead. Nope, can't switch those out. Repay my kindness for every opportunity you get. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Darby. The world is always useful to have more good people willing to help out. I don't expect it from everyone, or at least you don't have to do. You don't have to go above beyond. Just like, say, buy someone a sandwich. You know, just the smallest acts of kindness is all it needs to be. Oh. There we go. Ooh, he lost his head over that. Gotta hand it to him. Ow. Indeed. It doesn't have to be, little things really do make a real difference. It doesn't have to be... You don't have to go out there and cure some horrid disease, build some gigantic monument to help, or facility to help everyone with something. Just sit down, talk to someone, be nice, just the small act of kindness every now and then can be all it takes to make the world a whole lot better, especially if everyone does it. Oh fuck, I'm on fire, I'm on fire, I'm on fire. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a... I know philosophy isn't exactly the best thing for streams, but hey. I feel like little acts of kindness is a good message to put out there every now and then. Kicking doesn't do nothing, you know, or doesn't do anything. Come on, get closer. Ow, and I'm dead. You love it when they sound the horn in the game, it's so funny. I know, it sounds so great. It's funny, or it also just feels amazing. And this is honestly one of my favorite games at the moment. Wunderbar. Let's see. Catapults? No, trebuchets. Ow. Am I playing against other people or are they NPCs? Oh, these are all players. Everyone you can see right now is a player. So let's see, how many people are on right now? 30 versus 30, so there's a total of 60 people in here right now. Nice. That's what I love about this game. It can be either total anarchy, or I can pull out a liar and just start doing this. And just be a silly person. And then... then we all just mess around. He can pull out roses and just start doing all this.
You are safe in Wolf's Club.
And then some jerk has to come in and hit me and then start that. There we go. Anyways, I can also throw it for a lot of damage. Damn. Okay, dude, come on. Jerk. You're not supposed to keep kicking me. You're supposed to just kill me and just so I can get back in it. Ow. And I'm dead. Yeah, some of the players are certainly tryhards. And it is frustrating at times. You know what? Yeah, I like the great sword. You're the dude who kept kicking me. So you know what? Hang on. Let me do this. There we go.
Have faith! Good will prevail!
Seriously? Oh well. But yeah, other than that, little bit of unpleasantness. The game is really fun. Because, like you saw, a lot of people just go with it. I was just sitting there in the corner playing the harp, and people were just sitting there either dancing, cheering, or other stuff, and just going with it. And he's dead. He's dead, Jim. Someone get me up, someone get me up. Okay, never mind. Wait, hang on. Let me do this. Let me do this. Alright, explosives. It's a rather explosive situation we got here. Kicking doesn't do anything. But you certainly did down your own teammate. People who are trying too hard need to experience having the lyre yeeted at them. Actually, you're right.
The tribute sets have been destroyed.
I think it's a good time to start throwing instruments at people. Not instruments of destruction, just instruments. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take this moment to take my first BRB. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit this match, go back to the main menu, and I will leave y'all on a 5-minute BRB. And I will be back a little bit after 9 o'clock CDT. Or just in 5 minutes, let's leave it at that. So we're going here. Actually, no, we're going to BRB. Alright, now see y'all in a bit. Yes, water break. I advise everyone at this moment to go ahead and take this time to get up, do some stretching, water, do whatever you need to do to not regret sitting still for too long. Alright, see y'all in a bit. I have returned. But yeah, well, I am back, y'all. So let's just, well, get back into it. Let's see here. Whoops. What I know, never shine doing what I've shown. Never free, never me. So I dub the unforgiven. Wait, how much money you got? Not really not. Alright then. Oh, it's this one. Yay, I love it.
The assault on Vayek's stronghold.
Well, what I've known, never shine doing what I've shown. Never free, never me. Never me, never me. And I dub the unforgiven. Oh, I hear that song. Here, have a ballista bolt for free on the house. What the hell is that sound? Oh. Ooh. Wait. I'll take that back. Uh-oh. Got him. Gotcha. Ow, 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 ow. No bandage. Fuck. I'm dead. Oh, you came back and saw my character plumped in the ground. What happened? Someone threw down a firebomb right at my feet. So I was running out of the, well, fire. To try and not burn. Not successful. But, welcome back. Hi, welcome on back, Darby. Hope you had a good, BRB. Ow. Bonk. It was head first. It looked painful, but the comedic timing was perfect. Well, I'm glad it tickled you perfectly. Whoops. Fell back. But, I didn't think... Maybe I did fall head first. No, wait, no. I was still alive when that happened, so... Maybe it was just the perspective. I don't know. Either way, I'm alive again. Ow. And now I'm dead. Yeah, you'll do. Actually, hang on. Yeah, let's do that instead. Holy crap, the spawning time is getting bigger and bigger. Are we just putting up such an amazing fight that the AI is just saying, you know what, let's give the red team a break. You missed. Ooh, and there we go.
Bastards have overwhelmed the Bailey! Fall back into the fortress! Do not let
Ow.
them open that drawbridge! Defend the cranks!
Actually, let's go ahead and do that instead. Or... Nah. Yeah, let's go with Battle Axe instead.
Maintain the defense! Give them no room! We need to control both cranks!
But yeah, that was an interesting fight. Ow. Ow. It's best when they do the charge. Oh yeah, I love it. It is amazing. And also, people, here is your reminder to go and hydrate, take care of yourselves, and free water. Get some Vasa in yourself.
Drawbridge is almost down! Use the cranks to raise it back up!
He's dead. Where'd he go? Ow. Someone gonna help me up?
Curses!
Yo, 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 hey, 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 hey.
The courtyard
Hey,
is
up.
exposed!
Dude, I'm right.
We can't let them get any closer.
Thank
Keep
you.
control of the courtyard.
All we are is dust in the wind. Ow. Alright, well I'm dead. Oh. And let's see.
The defense! Give them
You
no
back.
ground!
In the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Ow, 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 ow. Fire, fire, fire hot. Fire hot, fire hot, fire hot. Stop hitting me. Ow. Alright. One of your favorite hydration sayings goes, you must water yourself like a plant so that you will grow. Indeed, especially as a child, because it is so important to make sure you stay
your water is like, the best way to think of it is like the oil for your engine in a car. It does so much to help regulate temperature and also keep things moving, well, smoothly.
We've lost the courtyard.
It may not always be in the form of water,
Your
but
king
water
is
makes a
coming to help
huge,
retake it.
huge difference in your body. Take that. No. Do not. And I'm dead. But I shall live once again. Actually, hang on. Let's see what I can do there. Ow. No, no, not that, not that. Ah, fuck. Well, that's a bandage wasted. You didn't realize it until you're older and started to feel like a raisin without drinking. Yeah, that was with me too. Even though as a kid I was big on reading stuff and knowing things about the human body, I still didn't take it to heart. Come here, you. Up and at him. But yeah, like when I was a kid, I knew all about that, but I just did not really follow it. I was like, I'll worry about it later. I'll worry about it later. I'll worry about it later. Well, it's later, and I'm worrying. Got him.
Your king is wounded, but still
There we go. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh well. I'm still alive. Now.
Listen, you undead butthead.
Hey. Hey, you don't gotta be rude. And that is my friend Bubble Fairy. Currently she is on hiatus, but she is one of my favorite people to hang out with here on this purple platform we call Twitch. And while it says that something went wrong, it should work. Or the hyperlink should be working? Or it should be to a working clip. One of my favorite ones. But yeah, she does a whole lot of voice acting. Or I don't really know what would qualify as a whole lot, but she does some amazing work with that. She has some great redeems on her channel. And oh boy, does she have a southern accent that she can whip out on command. So, if you want someone who can make you laugh, the clip worked, but Twitch link might be broken. I might have to check to see if I have it so announcements or mods can, I don't know, they can clip or post clips. I'm sure there's a setting there, because it was working a while ago, but I'm wondering if maybe I changed something in settings on Twitch that messed with it. But yeah, because when I first made that, it, back before I had the PNG or the voice line, it was working just fine. But a couple months ago, it stopped doing it. The clip was funny, was able to watch it. Excellent. I'm glad you loved it. I'm also glad that you were able to watch it. Good.
The enemy is upon us.
But
Kill
I'm
them
not going
all.
to worry about it too
Patience.
much, especially not right now,
Prisoner cast.
because I'm kind of in the middle of doing something. But I will work on it if I can later. Let's... Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably start... See if I can, like, do, summon a friend of the channel, redeem, and see if I can get some voice lines from some people. Ow. Well, I wouldn't have died if I had pressed C instead of V. Her channel was linked to the clip, so you're able to find her channel still, so no worries. Nice. Excellent. I'm glad it worked. Because it seems like every time you try and do something, it's one step forward, 2 steps back. Which is kind of weird, because it seems like there's never any permanent fixed stuff. I'm just gonna let you guys fight it out, because I can see you're kind of working on something. Hey, 1v1 is a 1v1 is a 1v1.
Half of those prison carts have been emptied.
Ow. Give me that axe, that hatchet. Got him. Got him, got him, got him.
Fools, they have
Axe in the back.
retreat to the village. Defend the gates for the order.
Ow. And I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm alive again.
Stay here. We hold here. Kill them! Kill them all!
I'm an excellent team player, but it seems like my teammates are itty-bitty clueless. Yeah, it kind of requires situational awareness of who's around you. There's quite a few people in here who are veterans of the game. I've only been playing for like, I don't know, a month, 2 months. It's bad for me, but it's hilarious for you. Well, I'm glad you're able to get a laugh out of it. But also, they recently released this game on consoles, and you can't really communicate with consoles, or I don't know. Actually, no, I think it was already on consoles. I think they opened up crossplay thing. Ow. And I'm dead. Again. But we can't really communicate with people who are on console if we're on PC. So it makes letting them know what's going on a little hard. Or at least communicating to them if they're a new player. Hey, by the way, you gotta do this, or what have you. But on the flip side, it works against them as well. Ow. Except for when everyone starts horizontally swinging and smacking everyone. Do I play on controller or keyboard? It depends on the game, but on this game, I play mouse and keyboard. Because it is a lot easier to control stuff on mouse and keyboard. You know what? I'm pulling a shovel knife. Ow. Alright. Stabby. 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 Ow. But, yeah, in this game especially, because there's a whole lot of stuff you can do with mouse and keyboard that I imagine would be a lot more difficult on just controller. Due to the less buttons. No, not there. Gonna have to put it... Where would I put it? About here. Let's see, put this right here, put these right here. Actually, no, let's narrow it a bit. Alright, let's see, about here. Sure. And pick this up. A broom.
Gates are nearly breached.
And put you about here. And put one here.
Masons, fall back and defend the village. Keep the Italians away from the prisoners.
Smacky, smacky. And I'm dead. Keyboard is easier for YouTube often because often your fingers always want to hit all the buttons at once on controllers. Same. It was especially if the mouse or the controller layout is kind of so it's a little bit wonky to figure out how to make it work. But what's it called again? What? Oh. Wait. Is there enemies around? There shouldn't be. There we go. There we go, it works. But all things considered, it otherwise works fine for some games, like for instance, Dark Souls and Elden Ring. I've been playing those for quite a while. And on the controller layout, it's well made, so it is not there's not too many button mashing for the most part. Also, everyone, go ahead and take this time to stretch out your bones. Make sure they're all nice and healthy. And you know, just take care of yourself. And while you're doing that, if you want to, go ahead and check out my friend Weirdness Master right there. Boom, baby. Throw down some more of these so people can just grab them when they want. Nope. No. Ow.
Somebody retrieve his limb.
Oh, took my arm. But I did a good, serious bit of damage to him. Damn. Okay, he's still... Alright, let's put this right here. That's not gonna work. And I just blocked myself in. Commendation ahoy. Ooh, sledgehammer to the back of the head. He's dead. Ow. And I'm dead. Oh well. You. Yeah, you'll... Perfect.
How? They have freed all of our prisoners. Fall back to the bridge.
Ow.
Infantry, defend the bridge. We must hold.
Where the hell did all this fire come from?
It is a good day to die! Bring me their heads! The order! Send them to join their families! In death! Kill them! Kill them all!
No. Got him. Got him again. Are you gonna... Okay, that guy was obviously on controller because he was not moving at all. Oh. God damn, they are really throwing down all the fire. Nope, wrong button. Yeah, this would be better. And let's see where we go with this.
Oh, I remember my first.
God damn. Okay, that's it. You're gonna be like that. And I'm gonna be like this.
For the order! I tire of me!
Lovely. Oh well. How do you tell which team is winning, or are you blind? Oh, it's the bar at the top. Basically, as that bar fills up from the left to the right, it tells you like their progress. As they have more team members on the bridge, their progress goes up. If there's the same amount on it, it's a stalemate. If we have more on it, the bar goes down. And it's, well, about that. But basically we keep getting pushed back until we go, as they complete more tasks, or not tasks, what do you want to call it? things, basically. They have to, they get more going, and we just, keep the whole match going. Damn. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep... Okay, you understand you were confused there for a while? Okay, good. I'm glad I was able to clear something up. Got him. I also got quite a few kills too. Kills and takedowns.
The heroes have returned.
God.
And they look back.
Let's see. Got you. Got him. And who else?
Fall back to the king.
Keep the gate shut! Defend the gate and the gatehouse!
Oh, there you were. All right. Gotcha. And I'm dead. I got a lot. Ooh, right in the back of the head. And I'm dead again. You love how you can as how I hum as I chop little people to little pieces with axe. Yeah, it's a thing. I like to hum because I've got a very sound-oriented brain. I think it's part of the whole what all gives me my little quirks and so on. But basically, I love music. Like, it's... I don't know how to describe it. don't want to say it hits me different than other people because it makes it feel like I'm trying to say I'm special, but it kind of does. Like, I guess. Or like I'm being presumptuous about it, I guess. But it kind of does hit me in a way that really can be such a huge mood boost, or not de-boost, and really can change the tempo of things for me. And I also find myself humming to myself regardless of what I'm doing. Like 9 times out of 10, if you walk up on me wherever I am in real life, I'm gonna be humming. And I honestly like that, because it's a nice way to help keep myself perked up.
It's a failure. The gate has fallen. Fall back into the keep. Do not let the Acathians free fall. Defend the prison.
Burn, baby, burn. And let's see. You hum sometimes when you need to focus or relax yourself so you can relate. Well, that's good to know. It's and that's also awesome that you do that too, because it really is well, a mood booster after all. Boom, baby. Gotcha. And who else we slaying, boys? You aren't officially gaming until you're humming and harmonizing along the game. Oh, definitely, it is one of my big things I do. Ow. Here we go. Get on up. It is one of the best things for me, in my opinion. I'm just humming along while doing a bunch of fun stuff. Hang on, come here. Get up. Oh, we gotta stop this. Wait, it's already working. Okay then. Whoops. Actually, no, I don't think I hit anyone. Or killed anyone. Keep it going. Ow. Ow. And thank you for the head pats. Once again, Darby. Thank you for the head pats. Let's see, actually. Let me see if I can do this real quick. No, not there. Do this real quick. Move that over just a bit. There we go. Alright. Now we're good.
Hurry! Kill Thorn before he escapes.
Oh, right, we gotta kill the prisoner. But yeah, the head pats are always nice. You dead? Nope, you're not dead. Hang on, I got a call right now.
Watch this one, lads. If you can handle it.
She's rescuers!
And let's go ahead. Oh, by the way, I'm back from the call. Gotcha. He's dead. Oh well. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna stick with this class. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch back to the faster one. I just need to get over there and throw in my fire bomb. Come here, y'all. Ow. And I'm dead. Again. Oh well. Oh, that was a throwing knife. Okay. Let's see here. Ow. And I'm dead. I'm dead, but I'm gonna be alive. Again. And again and again and again.
You've gravely wounded the champion!
Ow. Oh well.
To escape.
That would be GG. Man, I love this game. Alright, let's see real quick. Alright.
The raising of Musketeer.
For the order! Leave no one alone! Slay them all!
All that dying keeps you humble, or at least that's what you tell yourself when you can't catch a break. That is true. That is very true. It is so hard to get caught on it is so easy to get caught up in thinking about how you're not doing anything, but you gotta focus on what you're actually doing to get better. Oh, this map looks nice. It really does. That's what I love about this game. So much of this stuff just looks fantastic.
Masons, use the explosives to bring down that lighthouse.
Got him. You AFK? Yeah, you're AFK. If I die, at least I'll be amongst the palm trees in this map. Oh, definitely. It is a great place to stay. Got him. Well, what the? Ow. No. Gotcha.
I cannot.
Oh, well, at least I punched your ankles twice. Enjoy your swollen ankles. Dude, seriously? You missed. Got him.
Oh, gramercy!
You missed. And let's see. Are we actually working on the petards?
Keep it up! The lighthouse is teetering!
Dang, everyone and their mother has one right now. Except for this dude right here. Go!
Well done! The lighthouse has
Alright,
collapsed!
there we go.
Hey, sons! Capture the bridge
Get
to
up.
gain access to the city! Establish a foothold by taking the bridge!
And let's see.
We must first take the bridge! We nearly have control of this side of the bridge. Push them back.
Fire, fire. Alright, well, it's already gone.
Masons, we've taken the first half of the bridge. reinforcements! Capture the other side of the bridge!
Mm-hmm. Ooh, long shot.
I have nothing left.
I'll take that. All these arrows.
Keep fighting! The bridge is almost ours!
Got him. Ow. And I died. You know what? Did good. That's not the button I want to press. Nah, let's stick with the archer.
Just dreadful.
Howdy there, Static, and hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. My name is King Necros. Tonight we are doing, what would we call it? Medieval Mondays. And Static, thank you very much for bringing your folks on in here. And let's go ahead and do this. For those who do not know Static, he is a wonderful, wonderful person to know here on... Hang on, I'm kind of blanking on words right now. He is a... Let me restart. For those who do not know him, Static is a wonderful artist, streamer, and all-around fun person to be around. He is currently doing some art, last I checked. Wait. Was it art? Hang on, let me do this. Don't care if I'm gonna die.
Keep fighting!
Yep, it was art.
The bridge is almost ours!
Oh, right, commission. That is awesome. Hope it went well. And I hope it looks amazing. Although I don't think that hope is too necessary because it is always fantastic there. And then the EP hit hard. Well, I hope you go ahead and get out of here and do what you need to do to rectify this situation. But for those of y'all who do not know me, Raiders, my name is King Necros. Or you can just call me Necros. Or Dylan. My name. I am a lich who decided, although robes and hoods and all that jazz were nice and fine, cowboy hats, boots, cloaks, revolvers, and all the black powder stuff is a whole lot more fun. So, I traded in my robe, or my cloak, I guess, for a new cowboy hat. Got with the times, and then quickly fell through with keeping up with the times again. So, here I am. I hang around, do Western games when I can, a little bit of art now and then, and also love me my medieval games right here, like you see right now. So, if that's what you want to see, go ahead and hit that follow button, and just hang out and vibe. Also, you got a DM lined up to do a one-shot. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you very much, Static. That is awesome. I honestly have been wanting to get into D&D for a while. Even before I got into Twitch, I've always kind of just wanted to at least try it out. But the more I see of it from people here on this platform, the more I realize, yeah, this definitely sounds like something I would love. So, once again, thank you very much. And I will go ahead and brush up on what knowledge I do have. I know I've looked into how to play D&D in the past, but without me really playing, the knowledge kind of went in one ear and out the other. But also, for anyone who does not know... Oh wait, I think I already went through that part. But anyways, once again, anyone here who does not follow Static, go ahead and follow him. Give him some eyes, just see what there is to see. He may not be for everyone, but personally, I think he is still fun. He has some great stuff to show you. It's your it's your current DM, and he's super patient with you, and you know, quotation marks, no D&D. Excellent. That sounds perfect. I guarantee that I will learn quickly, though, especially because I am a fast learner, especially when I'm doing things myself, and especially when it's something I'm really into. So D&D will definitely be right up my alley with that. Because I've already kind of played Baldur's Gate way back. I know it's not the same, but it's kind of like gives me a core idea in to some degree of it. To some degree of it. So I'm hoping it's at least a good stepping stone to get into knowing stuff. Dang it. But once again, thank you very much for your raid, Static. And if you need to go to bed or just do something to wind down, go ahead and do it. I cannot blame you because I know how you feel. EB is... Ugh, that is a game changer right there. It really does. It really does just kind of, you know, kill you. No. No smacky smack.
Nothing doing.
Alright. Enjoy your wind down and have a good night, Static. Stay safe. And remember, stay weird.
You'll find fighting is easier when you are upright.
And Raiders, for those of y'all who need to go do something as well, I do not blame you. If you got stuff to do, you got stuff to do. And if you just gotta go, well, we'll do what you gotta do. And we'll be here for a while. But if you want to stick around, for those of y'all who still have it in their URL, if they're on PC or computer, go ahead and hit my profile picture twice to get the, what's it called again? Raid referral, I think it was called, out of your URL, just to go ahead and have your view count more. And I hope I will have something on offer here that you will enjoy. Damn it. God, I can aim for the gap, and I still hit my teammates every time. Alright, well, let's try this out. Ow. Who did that? Okay, dude, come on. Ow. Where did that one come from? Oh. Pre-rolls are disabled, so that means y'all are gonna have ad. For anyone who is in an ad right now, I apologize. That was kind of terrible timing on Twitch's part. Let's see here. Got him. And do this. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. And keep shooting. Ooh, got through the gap and hit that guy and killed him.
Appalling.
But also, for anyone who is here, what am I trying to think of? Oh, for anyone who wants to go ahead and follow Static, he does play some horror games. And, like, for instance, I believe he is doing... Actually, no, he's not doing a Resident Evil game this week. He finished that last week. Gotcha.
You have been blessed by the best.
Somehow doing the commendation feels more insulting when you do that. Or not commendation, but welcome. Damn it. Fuck. Well, I can't fix that mistake now. God.
I need more ammo.
Let's see here. Go ahead and do this. But yes, Static was doing Resident Evil 2 until he finished it last week, and so he is currently looking for a new game to, or I don't know if he's currently looking for a new game to fill the gap, but I don't know if he found it because I may be misremembering if he did or not. But point is, he plays horror games. Some are more horrific than others, some less. Hit him in the back. No, not in the back. Ow. Fine then. I'm gonna play it like that. We're gonna play it my way.
Attack! Give it your all!
Bring me their heads!
Yes, do what the big guy said. Bring me their heads. Bring me their heads. Hang on. Something apparently is not working with keybinds.
Alright. Now, bring me their heads. Still got a lot of kills with that. Not a lot of kills, Avatar.
It's no use, their forces are overwhelming.
Yeah.
Retreat!
Oh well. Alright, and with that done, we are gonna go ahead and take another 5-minute BRB. I take one every hour just to make sure things stay loose, I stay hydrated, but I also want to give y'all time to go ahead and do the same. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna go ahead and quit out of this match and get back into the main menu. So, I will see y'all in a bit. Let's see. No, don't exit, don't exit, don't exit. We're going to BRB. And I am back, y'all. Howdy. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do a thing real quick with
Keep
my
an eye on you.
units just to, well, do a thing. So let's see. I need more points in the brigand. So we're gonna go with the fun one, the fun armors. And let's see. Not really much of a difference between the two. Huh. Let's see, do that. Hang on, how does this one look? Lucerne or the pointed hammer? Pointed hammer looks pretty good, but I don't know. Let's see, how does this one look? Uh, hmm. Let's see, sax. I think that's how it's said, sax. Anyways. Let's see. I think I'll stick with that one.
I've got your back, brother.
Oh, well, have a wonderful evening, Darby. Stay safe, have fun, and have... Well, I already said have a good night, but have a good night again. And look forward to seeing you again. And thank you once again for popping on in, and for your subscription. Or for subscribing. What have you. And also thank you for the head pats. Thank you for giving those throughout the stream. Those have always been lovely, as usual. And, like I said, take care of yourself. Had to shake my brains one last time for the night. Well, thank you very much, Darby. And, like I said, stay safe. And also, I don't know if you're gonna be having any tonight, but enjoy your peanut butter. If you're gonna have some.
I'm with you, brother.
Freedom is your birthright. They took it from you. Take it back.
Let's see.
Now come with me, churl.
Two-handed hammer, round hammer. Take that. And what else?
Salutations.
Alright, people, everyone who is in here right now, go ahead and take this moment to stretch and correct your posture. Take care of yourself and make sure that you do not have any kinks in your back that you will regret.
Well,
What?
hello.
Alright, do that.
It is I. You are gracious. I am here. Together then.
Alright, there we go. And let's go ahead and get things rolling.
The raising of Askandir.
And let's see. Yellow. The hell?
Glory unto the Tigress! To the Blood
Got him. Got him. Heal, 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 heal. Ooh, that one hurt. Come here. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Got him.
Not possible.
Boom! Right in the face. Ow.
That was bad.
Oh, you did it. That one hurt. Hmm? Let's see.
We must make our
Valverde.
Ow. I see. Whoops. Got him. Got him.
Ascended! I am here for you!
Ooh, righty. Oh, right, indeed. Rolling off the rails on a crazy train. I know that things are going wrong for me. You gotta listen to my word.
Fall of Lion's Fire. For the glory of onward, brothers, to glory! We will work for the cross and lion!
The Mason Armada approaches. Those ships carry enough men and supplies to plunder and raise the holy city of Galencourt. They must be stopped. Hold Lion's Fire and maintain the trebuchets.
Off the rails on a crazy train.
We hold them here.
Going off the rails. Train.
Stop those battering rams! The red and black!
Ow. Oh, got a kill. Alrighty.
Stop their battering ram from reaching our gate!
Glory to you, brother. Thank you, brother. Glory. You're welcome. Hold the wretched off here. Keep moving!
Nice.
Oh, yes! manly honor. Die with dignity. At your service, my lord. Blessed be
Ooh, that one got flying.
press onward! Don't stop now!
And there we go.
Twas my duty.
There we go. And I may be dead, but I live again. I love how we can just all agree to do stupidity. Okay then. Right in the face.
Go forth and hold that ground.
Can we actually hurt this? No, we can't. Alright, y'all, remember, this is your moment to go ahead and hydrate yourselves. If you have not been drinking water, now is the time to do it. Right. Got him. Come on, come on. Come on. I'll take that. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, never mind. Turning it into a meat grinder here.
We have won! The Mason
Wunderbar.
is in retreat!
Oh, that was actually kind of painful to watch because we really took that over a little too well. No, 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 no. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button this whole time.
Our ram must not reach our walls! Courtyard!
The Masons are sissies!
Okay, so I'm red. Good to know.
Eliminate the enemy team!
That's weird. Dankeschön. Got him. Alright, gotta stick together. Ow. And I'm dead. Right. Ow. Got him. Oh. Ow. Alright then. Still got some good skills then. Somebody find me to love. No. Oh, so that's how it is, eh? Somebody and everybody find me somebody to love. I'm up. No, I'm not. Somebody to love. Somebody, 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 everybody find me somebody to love. Got him. Could anybody find me somebody? Could anybody find me somebody to love? Could anybody find
Thrills of combat.
Alright, who's next?
We only have 30 troops left.
How did that even miss?
They have only 30 only 20 Mason troops remain.
There we go.
Absolutely not happy. Just 20 Agathians remain.
Could anybody find me somebody to love?
We
Gotcha.
are down to 10. They're down to 10 troops left. Only 5 Masons remain. Only 5 Agathians remain.
Ooh, this one was tight.
We have
Ooh,
been
that was
defeated.
tight.
Most
Seriously? How did I do anyways? 30 takedowns, 9 kills, 11 deaths. You know what? Not bad.
the desecration of Gallencourt.
Kill all the Masons! Kill them where they stand! Slay them all! For the blue and
Adrian Khan stood and bled for us. Now he rests here in peace. The heathen horde is at our holy gates. Protect Maidens too, and the holy city of Gallencourt.
Protect the city of Gallencourt and safeguard Phaedrud's tomb.
What do I want to do?
Defend the outer
I know.
fortifications.
Kill. There we go. Got him.
All clear. My arm.
Ow. Well, that was weird. That is extra weird. He's not supposed to have that hat and armor combo. You missed.
Our fortifications are being overrun!
Nice. Well, got all the kills. Actually, how many kills did I get from that? I got 6 total kills to 3 deaths. Not bad.
The outer fortifications have been occupied! Back to the docks! Defend the flagships! Do not allow the masons to disable them!
Devlin. Wrong button. Gotcha. Damn. Oh well. Well, that took me out. You know what?
The
That's pretty
Lion's
good there.
Roar is lost! Its mast is broken! Rally to the Gold Maid's defense!
Who else? Damn.
The ships
Wait,
are
holy
lost.
crap, how many kills did I
Our
get
fleet
with
has
that?
been crippled!
11.
Agathians,
I don't
stop
know.
them at the main gate! They must not enter the city!
Okay, we need more archers.
Defend the main gate!
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa! The gate is lost! Defend the outer ward!
Anyone to help me out? Thank you.
My being is shaken! 'Twas a crack in your defenses. I merely filled you
Oh, that door's already open. Never mind.
The outer ward is overrun! Retreat to the city gardens! The masons are bent on defiling our relics! Kill those dirty heretics!
Kind of screwed himself there with that.
Glorious! Protect the relics!
Got it.
Keep them away from our My good man, you have gotten nearly half our relics have been defiled! Stop the mason scum! By no means.
Got him. Alright, y'all. This is your moment to remember. Now is the time to hydrate.
Calamity! The holy relics are lost, and the city is ablaze! Acadians, defend the church! They must not gain entry!
I don't care if you killed me, I got rid of him. Ah, so the War Act actually has more reach. Interesting.
Agathians, make the final stand and protect Lord Favorite's tomb!
Agatha! A worthy adversary.
Lay them all on the cross and lie! Agatha! For the blue and gold! Charge! Oh!
Ow. Well, that killed me, but I got someone. Got a couple people, actually. I think. Or at least a couple people. $37. Nice.
Kill them where they
Damn. Alright, let's see. Hold the line.
Death to
By the Iron Fist! Rally! When I got that! I live to fight, thank you. That's smart!
Ow. Well, that would be a GG right there.
We are left in disgrace.
Alright then. That was a fun one. Well, I'm afraid we're gonna have to go ahead and make that the last game. Alright folks, it has been amazing as always. But we have to go and end at some point. So let's see who's on. Who is on? Huh. Actually, I know who we're gonna raid. We are gonna be raiding one of the local cow folk. By the name, well, I suppose local is, yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna leave it at that. One of the local cow folk around here. We're gonna be raiding Ephraim Zane. For those of y'all who do not know who he is one of the folks I know who's in the Western VTuber community, the Western cowfolk, I should say, and is a cat boy, and is currently playing Tales of the Kingdom. Unfortunately, I have not had much of an opportunity to hang out in his streams as much as I would like to, but I want to pop in and say howdy. So, if there are no objections, we will be heading on over there. Now then, have a wonderful evening, y'all. Stay safe. Have fun. Drink plenty of water. Eat somewhat well. Stretch. And get some exercise in every now and then. But most importantly, be kind to others. Now, let's go ahead and head on out. Have a wonderful night, y'all.